Hello everyone, welcome back to Everyday Kelly. My name is Kelly. So today we are talking about the Empress Shoes new Floccasin loafer. I worked with Empress Shoes earlier in the year. They sent me a pair of their square-toed flats to review. And I was really impressed with the quality and the comfort of the shoe. So when they contacted me again and wanted to send me a pair of their new Floccasin loafer, I was really excited to give them a try. If you've never heard of Empress Shoes, they're a company that was started by two brothers whose main mission it is to make comfortable and fashionable shoes, kind of inspired by watching their mother working on her feet and not having adequately comfortable shoes. Another thing that I also like about this company is the leather that they use for their shoes is byproduct leather. So what that means is they get the leather from the food industry as a byproduct. So it just helps the products be a little bit more sustainable. So I've actually been looking for a nice pair of loafers for probably the last year or two. I've been looking for something with a little bit more of a lug sole. These Floccasin shoes, they're not flat loafers, but they're also not really like a really thick lug sole loafer. They're kind of somewhere in between. As of right now, they come in only two colors. So they come in black and they come in beige. I really went back and forth on which color I wanted to get. And in the end, I chose to get the black ones. So they've come in and I'm really excited to open them. So here is the box. So it comes in this really nice purple box that says Empress on the front. Okay, let's open it. Let's see if I can do this while still showing you. So I really love the way they package their products. They always give you this cute little purple flower. And each shoe is individually wrapped in these nice little shoe covers, which is a nice little feature. I could see myself reusing these shoe covers especially in the wintertime when I'm going to work. Sometimes I do take a change of shoes if I'm wearing a pair of winter boots or something like that. So I could really see these shoe covers coming in handy. So you've got the shoes here. We'll unwrap them in a moment. They always give you an extra pair of inserts, thicker inserts. I don't know if I'm going to need these, but we'll see. And then as another little added feature, they always give you like a nice canvas bag, purple baggie. And once again, it's something that I see that can actually be useful to carry your shoes in if you are taking them to work with you. Okay, so let's get into it. So like I said, I got the black one and I got these in a 36, which I think is the smallest size that they offer. So I don't know if that sometimes with the size conversion, it's about a 5.5, I think. And so the one thing with this particular shoe that I was concerned with is the contrasting sole. So you've got the black leather here, and then the sole is like a beige color. I kind of think it would look better if it was all black to kind of give you more of that like classic monochromatic look. But we'll see how it looks. So right away, I can tell you, let's take the packing material out. So it's packed very well. The one thing I find with their products, their leather is very soft. So you can see I'm pushing on it. And the leather is very pliable and very soft. So I feel like it's not going to dig in to your feet or the back of your ankles or anything like that. But it's just a really nice, and even touching it, it feels really smooth and soft. I don't know in terms of sizing. With loafers, I tend to size down because I find that loafers a lot of times will run big on me, but we'll see how these fit. I might have to wear a little bit of a heavier like trouser type sock with these ones. But so far, I really like the look of them, and I really like the feel of the leather. The smell, of course, smells like leather. And like I said, the leather is just very, very soft. Another good thing is it looks like there's nice grip on the sole on the bottom. And I kind of feel like now where I live, it's coming into the fall. Actually, it is technically fall now, even though it's still t-shirt weather. But I feel like a loafer is a really good transition shoe for the fall. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put together some outfits. I'm going to show you how I would wear these loafers, and then I'm going to give them a try. The true test for me is wearing them for a day at work, and then I will come back and I will report back and let you know how I felt in them all day. So let's go ahead and see what outfits I can put together. Okay, so it has been a little while since I did the initial unboxing, and I have had a chance to wear the Empress shoes Floccasin a little bit, and this is my thoughts on it. So as I mentioned, because the leather is very soft and supple. I didn't get any rubbing or any pinching, or sometimes if you're wearing a leather shoe that is very rigid, sometimes I find it can dig in the back of my foot, but I didn't get that with these because the leather is so soft and supple. I was a little concerned about sizing. When I initially tried them on, it kind of felt like my heel was going to slip a little bit, but I actually wore these mostly with like a trouser sock, so that did not happen. I could possibly see if I was wearing like a pantyhose or something, but with a trouser sock, they were completely fine. So it wasn't a sizing issue. I like the fact that the shoe is quite wide, even though I didn't get the wide fit. This is the medium fit. It's still quite wide. I have a little bit of wide feet, so I felt that they were really comfortable. I also thought that the contrasting sole would bother me, but it didn't. It wasn't an issue. I think the shoe looked pretty stylish, pretty nice and stylish anyway. So those are all of the positives. It is a very comfortable shoe, and I definitely will be wearing these going forward. Now, the only negative, the main negative that I can think of is the pricing. So for a brand that is not really well known and not really established, I find the pricing is quite high. These are $329 Canadian, and I can't say that I would spend that on a shoe from a company that I don't really know that well. Even though they are a nice shoe, they're very comfortable. And I also know that with smaller brands that try to make their products more sustainably, like Empress does, that can drive the price up quite a bit. But that being said, you can probably go to any any store that kind of specializes in comfort footwear and purchase something from like Naturalizer or one of those well-known companies for a much cheaper price. So I think if they were able to bring their prices down a little bit, it would be really worth it. So that's about it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to see more videos that are similar to this one, don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you very soon in another video.